Ryan Ox, Derek Keaton back with you at Largo High School, the South, with a 16-3 lead over the North. The extra point was no good. The North, they're going to need to make up some ground here in a hurry. You got the guys back there, and Roshan, Marshall, and Marcus Pascal, who could take it coast to coast if they get an opportunity. But Wechter has kicked the ball consistently into the end zone. We'll see whether they get an opportunity this evening or not. On this play here anyway, we'll see if they get an opportunity. There's Wechter, he and Petty and May, three outstanding kickers here in Pinellas County. He's going to kick a line drive and away from the speedy guys, well through the end zone. So another fine kickoff by Wechter, and the North will put it in play from their own 20.
Well, Wolfenbarger comes out to be the quarterback, and obviously now with 7:45, you have to put the football in the air, start to see how well that Coach Ionata and Coach Keeler had some plays designed to run the 2-minute drill now with 7:45 left and start getting the ball in the hands of some playmakers. Marshall's been out there. Galley has to be given an opportunity, and Wynn and Dennis, the fullback and tailback. Dennis can catch the football coming out of the backfield as well, but Wolfenbarger needs the protection.
Remain in the I formation. They're going to run the ball instead to Wynn. Wynn gets a gain of 9. See if they come right after the line of scrimmage and run the play, or they're going to huddle up. Wolfenbarger wants to get his team up here in a hurry. He knows they're trailing by 2 touchdowns.
The tight ends bring in the play. Swinski goes in, and then Leverins comes in.
Well, they're not obviously prepared too much for a 2-minute drill in an all-star game. They haven't had much chance to practice, but at this point, you just let your veteran quarterback get up there and call the play at the line of scrimmage. 2 for 7 for Wolfenbarger for only 14 yards.
Start drawing them on your hand like Billy Turner did for Chamberlain against Hillsborough.
Whatever works at this point. Play action. Wolfenbarger again, heavy pressure. Going to come back this way. And he makes a nice little gain out of nothing, and there's a late hit. As he said, very late here on his own sideline. That was not a smart play.
Well, that'll give him an extra 15 yards, but Wolfenbarger, well, he's back up on his feet, thank goodness. And here, boy, he got into all kinds of trouble here. Got ready to throw it, and Tommy Ryan's there with the pressure, and he can't catch up to him. And that's Northeast, and Bacon going after him as well. Check that, making Martin Teal. And here comes the hit after the whistle's already been blown. Whew.
Kyle's a tough kid. He's back up, and 15 yards will be marked off. He did pick up the first down after running about 40 yards to pick up a couple, but he avoided a disaster basically there for the North to get out of bounds, and this ball will come all the way out to
near midfield.
The 49, just inside the midfield stripe.
Unsportsman on the defense. First down.
Gail Blanton with the unsportsmanlike call. Saunders is your tailback. Jamar Jackson, the fullback behind Wolfenbarger. Marshall, the receiver on this side. Danny Gilbert on the wide side. And they're running the ball up the middle, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Don't understand that, Eric. You got to let the kids play. I mean, I know they're trying to cross them up, but you got...
I think I've said this every year. Maybe one year they're going to let us call the plays. Let them do all the coaching during the week and let us call the plays.
I guess in their defense, they had a heavy pass rush on the last play. Maybe they feel like they can't pass protect. I don't know, but they did pick up 5 yards, 2nd down and 5, but clock is running down. You see the time remaining and down by 2 touchdowns.
That's the MVP. He's been playing up to the camera all night.
Wound up. There's another running play to Saunders, and he's going to lose a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 6, so obviously not much confidence in the passing game because trailing by 2 touchdowns, they continue to run the football, and they continue to huddle up, taking a lot of time off the clock. And just trying to showcase the talent of some of these young guys. Coming in with the play is Derek Swinski, the big tight end, number 88 out of Largo High at 6'6", 240.
Roshan knows exactly what he's doing. He really just got the play from Swinski himself and went over to his spot on the far side of the field.
Barger back, heavy pressure, and he's hit. Maybe that's why they're not passing, because when he goes back, he's hit hard. He's hit hard that time by Tommy Ryan out of Osceola, number 72, 6'3", 253-pound defensive lineman. 4th and 6, and they're going to go for it. It looks like Jamar Jackson. Got to go. Leonard Long coming in off the bench.
Hit very hard. Tommy Ryan, 6'3", 253. Talked about him earlier. Remember, he was shake up, and he's able to get back into the ball game and be effective. Had a quarterback pressure earlier in this possession, and there with the knockdown.
4th and 6. Barger throwing the middle screen through the hands of Jamar Jackson. Don't know if it was set up or not. Javon Jackson was there defensively, and the South will turn back the North with 5:29 remaining here in the 4th quarter. The South leading at 13-3.
Pass plays there, but just through the hands. And Matron Church there as well for the defense, but a couple of big hogs out there for the North to protect Jackson, but he wasn't able to hold on.
Jason Teague bouncing off a tackler, turns it up for a gain of a couple. Now the South probably be just satisfied to keep the ball on the ground, run the clock off. Well, this will be the lowest scoring Palm Pinellas game we've ever had, unless we have a miraculous turn of events offensively or a couple of defensive scores coming up here in a hurry.
Hey, it's an all-star game. I put the football in here. If you're Mathis, as you said, you got to showcase these kids' talents. You can hand it off.
Yeah, we know that.
We want to see Jason Teague running a few more times.
Slot to the right, offset eye on 2nd down and 8. Going to toss the ball to Jason Teague, student body right, and he's going to be spun. No, he still stays on his feet. Andrews finishes it off. 75 was the first man over there at Denoblock who was hanging on to him and throwing him back, and a lot of help from his friends.
A minimal gain on that play. A nice pursuit from the North defensive front. Take a look at Andrews out of your picture now. Denoblo will hold on to him as well as Alden Davis, and runs right into number 60. There he is. Started to go downfield, but came back home.
And Jerry Dewberry, the other linebacker, has been very active here in the 2nd half. Finishes the play. 3rd
Denoblo started.
And 8. And an official's timeout on the field.
Andrews has an equipment problem. Teague really hasn't been able to get off the ground here tonight. Only 7 carries and 31 yards.
It's been a frustrating day for a lot of the skill position players. None of them have really, Davis has had a few moments, Chris Davis, but really was the defensive interception by Javon Jackson that gave the first touchdown, and then Mathis coming in with a couple nice passes here in the 2nd half for the South. Other than that, it's been a defensive struggle. There's another nice pass, and the ball's dropped, however, out there, as not being able to hold on to it was D'Angelo Woody. Pretty well delivered again by Ron Mathis, though, who's played well here in the 2nd half, Eric. 4th down on a punting situation coming up, a parent punting situation coming up. If they go back in punt formation, it will be a punt. You can't fake it out of punt formation.
Well, remember, we do have our Hillsboro All-Star game coming up from Raymond James Stadium. That will be next Saturday. And, of course, we'll get the times for you on the high school scoreboard, and our postseason special coming up December 18th as well, when we have our all-buster team this year.
D'Angelo Woody, short punt. Going to hit at the 28 and go sideways out of bounds. At about the 28-yard line, but that's probably a great punt for them because, again, they kept it away from 81 Roshan Marshall, who can take it the distance anytime he touches it. 3:39 remaining. 16-3, the South leading it by 13. The North will get another opportunity to try to get down and get a score in a hurry.
Just get into the end zone. I'm pretty sure that, obviously that's the goal right now, and protect your quarterback.
TJ Layfield back in the quarterback